Here's a fascinating interview on the Piers Morgan show where Cenk Uygur, you may be familiar with, a horrible anti-Semite, the man who just espouses so many lies, in conversation with Ben Ferguson and Emily Austin. And you'll hear he became completely unhinged. He became furious and he was going on a rant. I'm just giving you the very tail end of his fury. And then you'll see the clarity that Ben Ferguson puts on the table, which is just so beautiful and important for every single one of us to know. Here it is.
Question. Just to go back to my initial question, which could have been answered with yes or no.
I said push Hamas out.
So they can't have a rolling government after this.
I said make a deal with Abbas. I said make a deal with Abbas and push Hamas out. So the answer is no. You guys have trouble hearing?
Your answer is no.
Yeah, just ask Hamas to leave. Just ask them nicely to leave, right?
No, Piers, no. What they're saying is don't make a peace deal with anyone, because all the Palestinian representatives are terrorists by their definition.
I simply
I'm asking all of you guys. I'm asking all of you guys. Name one Palestinian. Name one Palestinian. Name one Palestinian. Name one Palestinian. Name one Palestinian that would be acceptable to do a peace deal with. And guess what? You're not going to have one name that don't want peace. Go ahead, name them.
Hang on. All right, Cenk. Let me ask Ben. Ben, name one Palestinian who would be acceptable for a government in Palestine going forward.
Any one of them that promises to not work with Hamas or Hezbollah is someone that you can do a deal with. The problem is you don't have one that you brought to the forefront. You don't have one. And I go back to what you keep saying, and I understand you hate the Jews, and I get that.
You killed everybody in Gaza.
Again, let me finish. Okay, let me finish. I understand that you're anti-Semitic. I got that. I think everybody watching understands that. What I will say is
you're a racist.
Right now,
you're a racist against Muslims, and you don't mind their babies being slaughtered. If you have their blood all over your hands, Ben.
Piers,
racist.
You go back to what he said earlier. Everything is somehow always the fault of Israel with him. That's what anti-Semitism is. If you want to end this war, you release
that's what an occupation is.
You release the hostages.
Oh,
if the terrorist groups want to stop what you describe as a slaughter, you release the hostages. But at the end of the day, if the only people that come to the table that are in charge of the Palestinian people are those that have direct ties to terrorism, you cannot do a deal with terrorists, because the terrorists will never stop being terrorists. So I would ask you this question. Name one Palestinian leader
not one
that
person
you can bring to the table that has no ties to Hamas, Hezbollah, or Iran, that is willing to kick them out and kill them on their own. And then you will get a deal done that will also release the hostages. And the problem is you can't name one because it doesn't exist.
Mahmoud Abbas, I just named it.
Exist.
Mahmoud Abbas, I just named it, but you won't do a deal with him either.
So you think he will have nothing to do with any of the terrorists? You believe that truthfully? You honestly believe that he will say,
every single person they eliminate because they don't want peace.
Hang on. Let me bring in Vajat. Look, I want to bring this part of it to an end and go back to the election. I want to bring in Vajat for the final word on this part of it.
We've all gotten that point.
Great. I mean, he did a fantastic job, Ben Ferguson. But at the end, when Cenk said Abbas, he should have responded more forcefully over there. Abbas? How can Abbas be a peace partner when Abbas actually pays terrorists every time they kill a Jew, they kill an Israeli? You can make peace with someone like that? That's the reason, exactly as he explained, is the reason why we have no one to make peace with, because every single leader that they have is a part of the terrorism. And therefore, we cannot have a peace partner, because you cannot make peace with terrorists. And we were living in a fantasy land that was being pushed by the world and by America, that you should give them land and everything will be fine. And Gaza is the very best example that this cannot work. It actually only prolongs the problem.